So my trip began in Rome. So I picked up a bike from Hertz Ride. So it was a Ducati Multistrada V2S, fantastic bike. Really got to know it over the week, so I'll tell you a little bit about that. But headed out of Rome and headed for Siena, which is a fabulous city in Tuscany. And the plan was really to base myself in Siena and travel out from there to different places. So able to visit some fantastic hilltop villages, fabulous cities like Florence, but also staying in Siena itself was a real joy, and not to mention amazing roads, twisty mountain roads, gravel tracks, get off the beaten track as well. So if you're thinking about a destination for your next motorbike tour, then definitely recommend you should check out Tuscany. So the game plan for today is to visit some of those lovely kind of hilltop villages in Tuscany, so places like Montepulciano, Montepulciano. So I normally like to travel around, and go from one place to another. So this is not like me really, because I decided to base myself in one place and then kind of tour out. But it has worked really well and been just really convenient. So it's a little bit cloudy today, but I don't think it's going to rain or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's going to be another cool day. I love these sort of little winding streets in Siena. It's really cool. I tell you what, without the sat nav, you would definitely get lost. You've got to kind of work out what's the right gate for you. So this is Porta San Marco, which is the nearest gate to my hotel. So actually, it's really handy. And a good thing about the Palazzo Revizza is it's got parking, which is, I think, relatively unusual in Siena. So this is the SS73, which is a lovely curvy road going up through the hills. So I'm on my way to Arezzo. It's probably about 35 kilometres away from here. But the sun's come out. It's turned into another beautiful day. Fantastic. Well done, Tuscany. So just left Arezzo, had a cup of coffee, feeling refreshed, and now just riding back up into the hills on our way to Cortona, I think, which is a sort of hilltop village. So it's supposed to be really pretty place. So another glorious day. Started off a bit misty this morning, but it's absolutely gorgeous now. Maybe 18, 19 degrees, something like that. Well, it is another glorious spring morning in Tuscany, just outside the back of my hotel, looking up at the lovely like terrace gardens, and then, you know, you can't see it from here, but incredible views over the rooftops of Siena and off into the Tuscan hills into the distance, but really lovely. So yeah, so off for another trip. Heading out of Siena, and I'm off to, I mean, surely one of the highlights of Tuscany, which is Florence, or Florence, as it's called in Italy. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, loving the old V2S Multistrada. What a machine. Right, so headed out now through the port of San Marco, which is kind of the nearest of the 12 gates in the walls of Siena. I might turn my sat nav on, that would be good, wouldn't it? Friends, ride. Yeah, I'm kind of taking the scenic route as well. So yeah, through sort of Chianti country, and then into Florence. One of the good things about touring Italy on a motorbike is a lot of the big towns and cities like Siena and like Florence have got ZTLs, or emission zone restrictions, so it's really hard to get in and out with a car. But good news is, if you've got a motorbike or a scooter or whatever, you're exempt, so you can You know, you can ride straight in without worrying, which is fab. I must admit, I'm really warm into this bike. I was a little bit lukewarm about it the other day, but it's high revving, so you know, I find myself staying in the lower gears a bit longer than on my scrambler, but just a great bike, so easy to ride. You know, for an ADV bike, I mean, it doesn't feel really tall or ungainly or anything. Just feels just right. What a stunning day. Been really lucky with the weather. I mean, this time of year it's a bit mixed in Tuscany. And you know, I was checking the forecast in the days before, and it's quite a few days with rain. But since I've got here, you know, not had a drop. Lovely and warm. So here we are in Florence. So not sure which bridge this is actually. The Ponte Amerigo Vespucci, no less. So I just want to find somewhere to park now, really. So I'm in the ZTL, but I'm pretty sure motorbikes are okay. But I am going to park up in a minute. One of the cool things about Italian cities is there's lots of motorbike parking, which is groovy if you can find one. It's pretty busy. So this is the Ponte a Santa Trinita. So not only does Tuscany have fantastic hilltop villages and lovely cities and great food and culture and all of that good stuff, it also has some incredible roads to ride. So this is just one of them, really. It's the fabulous Strada Comunale Montilegnano, which is just outside of Arezzo, but it kind of just winds up and up into the hills. So this is just an example of some of the fabulous roads I was able to ride in my week in Tuscany. Bit of a gnarly old road, but the Multistrada absolutely just soaks it up. Great suspension. It's got the same kind of super duper clever suspension that's on the V4. This is the V2S. So it's got all the same sorts of gadgets and stuff. It's great on roads like this. It's just awesome. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this is really steep. Might have to stop for a photo call. It's pretty spectacular up here. Yeah, just there. This is incredibly steep. I bet it looks flat on the camera, but trust me, it is really steep. It's just stunning up here. So I think we're on our way down. It's a bit bumpy, the old road. I don't know about you, but I love the climbs better than the descents, really. This is a bumpy old road. It is paved, but there are bits where it's sort of partially paved. It's a bit sort of, where the surface is kind of worn off. Oh, it's a really steep drop. This is to the left, so pay attention. It's at this point when you're just thinking that the road's really, really narrow and twisty, that some massive truck will come bashing down the road. This is just stunning. What a road. The Strada Comunale Montepulciano. Check it out. to civilization, an Aperol sign. So there's plenty more to show you, but really I'm just trying to give you a sense of what it was like to tour Tuscany on a motorbike, and I have to say, I mean, I had a fantastic trip, and just such a lovely place. So I mean, if you are thinking about, you know, where should you go next for your next big trip, then definitely give Tuscany a bit of a consideration. But I've had a fantastic time, but I hope you found this video helpful or interesting, and you know, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.